It don't even matter how long I'm gone. I've been on. Anyway, life's great, can't complain, but this industry's enough to drive them insane. When niggas get to moving different, that's when it raises suspicion. When they catch your attention, when they pushing your limits, listen. You just play the hand that you dealt, and you just hope and pray to God that you don't lose nobody else, and you just hope they stay the same while you increasing all your wealth. With recognition to God, you made a name for yourself, but...
Hey, y'all. So I know it's early that I went live today. Who's texting me? But I just needed to vent. I needed to talk, and I felt like if I waited until my normal time of 6:30, that I wasn't going to come on here and talk or do my live because your girl been going through it. La 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 la. So basically, it feels as if hold on, Poppy. Hold on. Hey. I couldn't even see the comments. My stuff is delayed. But yeah, I just felt like if I didn't come on here now, then I wasn't gonna come on here later because life is lifing. And you know, when life gets to lifing, you just be like, have your way. So basically, I'm pretty sure that the kids have hand, foot, and mouth. My oldest son is 9 years old. We ain't never had hand, foot, and mouth. He didn't went to daycare. He didn't went to school. Well, granted, he did do cyber school, but he went to daycare, and we never had hand, foot, mouth. Okay, I don't know where we got hand, foot, and mouth from. I'm fine, but it started with the kids started with like a little bit of cold, and then this rash. Chow, what is going on? My baby woke up and looked like a whole monster. Everybody had fevers. It has been such a day. Now you want to eat. I tried to feed you before I went on live. Now you want to eat and act up in front of these people. We're trying to act up when we got company. Take your shoes off. Hold on, y'all. Let me lift this up so I can feed him. But how y'all doing? I know people are gonna be like, "What you doing on this early?" I'm not even. Ari! Girl, I was just saying the kids got hand, foot, mouth. I'm stressed. Hold on, I'm trying to like get to where I can like nurse this baby and not be in violation of numerous YouTube codes. Is that what happens? Now, granted, for sure, I'm not for sure that hold on, y'all. I'm just Dr. Momming it right now. But from all things, this skin mites, girl, those are peeling. From everything I looked up online, the fever, Eli had a fever basically for 2-3 days. He had like a little bumps pop up on his hand, and at first I got scared because you know we was traveling. I was like, oh my god, did we get bed bugs? Child, it wasn't bed bugs, thank the Lord for that. And it didn't look like bed bug bites. And then as I'm looking at his hand, he was complaining about, I look on his arm and he had like these little red like blotches. And then I looked at his hands and he had like little red things on the palm of his hands. And I was like, I've seen that before somewhere. So I got to Googling, baby, hand, foot, and mouth. Now, I don't know if my friend's kids was sick. I don't know if they had it and they got that from them, or if Eli picked it up at the school, because I know that hand, foot, and mouth was going around his elementary school because one of the PTO moms couldn't make the meeting because her household got hit with hand, foot, and mouth. Girl, like, hey, I was just looking at, I gotta watch your video. You was on late. You did a live late. I gotta watch it. And we gotta link up. I forgot that I didn't have a message in my inbox. So I don't know what happened. I know we were supposed to collab on something, but I don't know what happened. So me and you gotta connect. But yeah, y'all. So I'm looking it up and I'm seeing it. So I'm just watching it. And so like Eli was like having the chills and stuff because of because of the fever. Now, granted, it wasn't a super high fever. It started off at like 100, which is high, but then it went to like 101. The highest it got was like 102, and then it would come down and then it would spike back up. And at first I wasn't giving him Tylenol until it hit 102. Once it hit 102, I was like, okay, let me give him some Tylenol to bring that back down. Honey, it came down, and today was the first day that he did not have a fever. But I still didn't send him to school because One, he missed the bus. Two, I think it was a sign from God that he missed the bus, because as soon as we came in the house, he was covered in like welts, like red, like, where's my phone at? Because I took pictures and sent it to my mom, because I was like, what's wrong with my baby? I was like, what's wrong with my baby? Y'all, look how his face was looking. Look at my baby's face. And then it was all over his arms. It was all over his arms. Um, Everything. Now, y'all do know, like, when Eli gets fevers or sick, any type of cold or whatever, he breaks out in hives. It just happened. Currently building a strong community mode. Love it, love it. I gotta, girl, if I'm up, I'm coming through, and usually I am up. So around what time? Yeah, he breaks out in hives whenever he's sick. So I was like, okay, maybe this isn't hand, foot, and mouth. About the hand, foot, and mouth. Thank you. Yeah, so I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just him breaking out in hives. See, it was all over his arms and stuff too. So I'm like, okay. But then Ethan woke up this morning. I'm trying to show you his hands, but I didn't take good pictures of his hands. Ethan woke up this morning, and both his cheeks was rosy red. And I was like, okay, my baby got a fever. I can look at him and tell he got a fever. So check him. His fever is at 100 point something. Now he has a little bit of the little bumps on his foot. And then I noticed on his leg and his little booty cheek, he got little bumps on his booty cheeks. Now, granted, they're not blistering though. Like, I don't know. Like, when I look online about hand, foot, mouth, they say that it's like blisters and it'll pop or whatever. But none of them have blisters, except for like Eli has a few on his hands that look like the little blistery kind, and they've like scabbed over. But none of the ones that Ethan has are like blistery. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's hand, foot, and mouth or not. I'm just saying it is because it kind of looks like it, but I have not been to the doctor. And I was going to take Eli. If Eli had a fever today, then we was going to go. But his fever broke. And Ethan's fever broke. So all we have right now is like Ethan has a little bit of a cough. Eli has a little bit of a cough. And then there's the rash. So anyway, they don't give you nothing for hand, foot, mouth anyway. So you got to let it pass. I'm just praying the baby don't get whatever it is. So we've been doing like this little quarantine thing. But y'all know it's hard because I got to take care of my babies. And, you know, I'm just praying to God that it don't pass to the baby, whatever it is, whether it's hand, foot, or mouth or not. But then peep this, y'all. Y'all know my license expired. Y'all know when I was down there, I never made it to the DMV. And I just want to know why Virginia wants you to jump through hoops to get a license in their state. Okay, if you don't want to eat, I'm put my tatas back up, okay? So I can be present in this video. I'm trying to understand why Virginia wants me to jump through hoops just to get a driver's license in their state. So I'm just like, I'm about to go back to PA again and get it because I don't got time to play with them. So I'm trying to order cold medicine for Eli. Do you know you need your ID for cold medicine? I mean, I know you do in the stores, but why is this so hard? I said, first of all, like I told them people, I said, I don't have money to keep coming back and forth to up here to the DMV. I don't have it to do. I have too many kids. I don't have money. And y'all playing with me. Y'all saying I need this on the phone. You're saying this on your website. And I get up here and you asking for X, Y, and Z. You know what? Keep it. I'm going to go back to PA and just get a PA driver's license. I don't got time for this. So I'm trying to order cold medicine. Yes, they can change the date. Girl, I'm trying to order cold medicine, and a man gets to the door, and you have to have your ID, and mine is expired. So I couldn't get no cold medicine for my child. I said, yeah, this ain't the move. Then I'm trying to plan a trip for, y'all know Eli got a 4-day weekend this weekend coming up. I'm trying to plan a trip to go back down to PA. I'm like, oh, well, I can just get a rental. I'm going to just put it on my credit card. I'm going to just do what I got to do and go from there. Y'all, how did I forget that my license was expired and I can't get a rental with an expired license? I can't get a Turo with an expired license. Y'all, I've been having, life has been lifing. Hey, Sylvia. Yeah, I'm on early because I felt like if I waited, I was not about to get up on here and talk about, I wasn't about to get on here because mentally I just have been in a very weird place. I've been going through some things. The kids got hand, foot, mouth, I think possibly, allegedly. So I've been here, Dr. Mom. I had to wake up early this morning. I had to go in and strip the room down, clean everything, Lysol and bleach the bathroom. Then his toilet was clogged up. So his gloves on, trying to I'm so yeah, I was just so like, I had to literally stop and pray. Like, I had to stop and pray and like just go into like a praise moment this morning because I was losing it, y'all. Like, I felt it rising up and I was like, God, I can't. And I just was like, way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. I was like, God, please come through because I'm about to lose it up in here. I was like, I need you right now, because I just started thinking about all of it and I already have been in a weird headspace, y'all. Like I've been in a very weird headspace. I don't know what's going on, what's happening. I don't know. It's Satan's trying to fight me, God trying to test me. I don't know what's going on. But my mental has just not been in the right space. And so I just had to like really pray. Jackson, come on. You was chilling. Now you want to sit here and mess with the people. The people is here. They see us. They talking to us. You ain't got to do all of that. This one wants to be jumping. I don't know what baby goes from crawling to like, let me take some leaps. He's standing. Every time I put him down, he's pulling him out. Like he doing the most. But yeah, so I really had to pray, y'all, because I don't know what was going on. But then I got to it and I did it. I drank some coffee. I had my little praise and worship prayer session with God, and then I got it moving. Because I've been washing clothes all day. Comforters, sheets, everything. Clothes, tending to these sick kids. They finally took a nap. Of course he didn't. This one don't take naps no more. Took the trash out, like cooked dinner early, everything, y'all. Like I was just like, I am spent. And that's why I was like, if I don't get on now, I'm not gonna get on here because I'm going through it. But yeah, that's the immediate thing that's been occurring. And then I've been trying to edit these vlogs, and y'all, can I just preface this with, I had no idea that I recorded some of the emotional breakdowns that I had. And as I'm unraveling this footage, I'm going through a space of like, do I want to stay here in this space? Like, do I want to? It's been real interesting. I just want to start crawling early and walking too because she's already done things now. Girl, these babies are, these are some new children. My mom said it's because I'm older, but I said, no, these are some new wave children. I don't remember going through any of this. Like my other two, they weren't crying like this. They were not. Like Eli started crawling. Eli didn't really crawl. He went straight to walking. Like he wasn't a crawler. Like I think he crawled for like a day or two. Then he pulled himself up and was walking along the couch, and then he started walking. But I'm gonna have to pull someone can me while I move around with the kids. Oh, no worries. Listen, we moms. I get it. I absolutely understand. I appreciate you just for being here while you're here. Yeah, these is some technology babies because they be doing. I don't remember going through this with my other two. Like he does the most. But excuse me. I was just like, I don't know. I keep going back and forth between wanting to document the journey that I've gone through, because people are saying it's helping them in their situation, but it's also making me relive the trauma, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to continue releasing them because, like the next vlog, I had like a whole breakdown. I came back, but I had like a whole it was very like raw, and I'm just like, do I want to? And I always go between being super transparent and like, I don't know. So I don't know what to do, y'all. Part of me is like, go ahead, Ashley, go ahead. This is for the history. This is for you to, so people understand what you went through to get here, you know, everything that happened. And then there's part of me that there's this, okay, this is what I want to talk about. Have y'all been seeing this whole new wave of reinventing yourself on YouTube? It's hard though. Like I'm telling, like I like seeing, like I started crying when I played this video. I started crying because it like literally y'all know I'm not that far from these moments. This is like 2 months ago, and I'm just like, like it made me cry, like to see myself that broken down. Like it made me so sad all over again. It was like I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I thought I would be over it because I'm in a better place now, but like seeing it like made me remember that hurt and that pain that he put me through. And like I don't know, like it's been 81 days. Yes, I'm still counting. It's been 81 days. And that's what that's what I'm like struggling with, y'all. Like, and also it's also because those are also very raw, and the footage is very like, it's not like how I like to vlog. It kind of jumped back to like the ones that I've dropped have been the ones where I was trying to positive my way through it. And we come to the point where I realized it wasn't working, and I started breaking down. Like once the information got out there, I started breaking down, and you can see it. You can see the brokenness affect me, and I was just trying my best to be okay. So I don't know. I'm going back and forth about whether I want to release that or not. But it comes, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. All right. See ya. Have a good night. But so yeah, I'm going back and forth about whether I want to or how I want to do that. Part of me just wants to put them all in one big hour-long one and just be done with this footage and just move on to the next part of my life. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, y'all. I just kind of want to be done. Oh, sorry, baby. I want to focus on now. And that brings me to the point where, have y'all noticed that all these people are doing these videos about reinventing themselves on YouTube? But the thing that's making me a little irritated, y'all know I'll be having my little irky moments, is the fact that like there's no real people doing this. Oh, Friday is when it started happening. Friday is when I started getting super emotional. And the crazy part is I didn't even mean to miss Friday. I was hype about doing the creators corner thing and everything. I had like ideas and everything. But I was sitting here, I started not feeling well, and the kids weren't feeling good. Eli started with the fever. So I was like bathing everybody, cleaning everything down, and time just got away from me. And then once it was late, it was like 7:30, and I was like, I could go on, but I was like, I'm not going to. And then I started feeling bad about not going on live, and then I was just like, it just kind of spiraled, and I was like, I didn't just give myself a break because I'm exhausted. Like I was exhausted, and then the weekend was rough. So yeah, my bad, y'all. I really did not mean to miss Friday. I did not, and that's why I was like, let me make sure I'm here today and doing this one. What was I saying? Yeah, the whole reinventing yourself. And it's crazy because I'm in that mind frame though. Like I'm in that space. I took a nap. I'm in that space where I'm ready, not necessarily to reinvent myself, but I guess, yeah, I'm ready to move on to the next part of my journey in life. Thank you. Yes, I am glad I am doing better as well, because it was a bit rough. I'm ready to move on to the next space in my life and how I want to present myself and how I want to go forward. And I think that's why it's difficult with me posting older videos, because where I'm at now, I'm ready to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to do the things that I want to do. I want to put the content out there that I'm thinking of now. But it's like also I want to make sure that this experience is documented, and that for the ones, like some of these videos, some of my hardest videos to post are doing really well. I'm getting really great feedback. Like the one where I was really like encouraging myself, like that one's like at 400 something views already. Like, and I'm just like, wow, like that word helped somebody. Hey, Quincy. So I'm really struggling about how to put this content out there and what to do with it. And also because one, it's still very raw for me. And so I don't know, y'all. But yeah, the whole reinventing yourself. It seems like all the girlies on YouTube, and I don't know if someone just seen it as a trend, so everyone's hopping on it so that they'll get played to their channel. But like, I don't see any realistic reinventions. I don't see the moms reinventing themselves. I don't see the regular girls, and I hate saying regular because but I'm seeing like wealthy housewives reinventing themselves, and I'm like, okay. Or I'm seeing young wealthy reinventing themselves. I'm not seeing any of like the day-to-day group of people reinventing themselves. And it seems like a lot of it is people are just saying like it's like a mental ascension type thing. And I feel like, but you changed your whole look, which I love it. Some of the girlies is eating. I ain't even gonna hold you. Some of these girlies on YouTube is eating with this whole reinvention. And like, I don't know, I'm feeling that. Like I'm ready to reinvent myself per se. I don't like that word. I need a different word. I think I'm just ready to show up fully as myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to show up for myself. And that's what I've been like, okay, I can do this. But it's like the way that they're glamorizing it, like as if it's this like slap some makeup on your face, that's a reinvention of yourself. Journal that's going to reinvent you. It's so weird. It's trending right now very heavily. It seems like all the videos I come online and I see is about this whole reinvention. Hey, duty butts. Where's your bink bink? I know I can't reinvent nothing until these kids stop being sick because this hand, foot, mouth is like fighting. This hand, foot, mouth got hands. Honey, it got hands. And thank God it's one of those that doesn't, they said it ain't supposed to affect adults like that. But I don't know. Where's your pinky? I don't know where your pinky went. But yeah, that's just what it is. So I guess I really don't have a lot to talk about then outside of that. But that's just what's been going on. I just been trying to get myself together mentally. Be present for my kids, take care of my kids because they have not been feeling well. And seeing what's the next steps for me in this journey. What's wrong, Papa? On this journey and going forward like that. So I don't know. I guess these are and I'm realizing just like from being down in PA, I realized y'all like I really realized how much I miss church. Like I really miss being in church. And I go to virtual church, but I mean I really am missing being in the house of God. And like that's been weighing on me. And I'm just like, am I gonna have to move back to PA? And then part of me is just like, first, we're not getting a brand new bottle. You have one right here. You got germs, okay? So you're not going to drink out of mommy's bottle. We can't do that right now. So you go ahead and there you go. I'm glad you're drinking because I know your throat was hurting. You're gonna go ahead and head out. You gonna head out? Eli, whatever that is on TV, turn it down. Turn it down. That TV's too loud, and I don't want you watching that. That's on TV, and you know that. That don't mean turn it down, so thinking I can't hear it, because I can. All right. But yeah, I'm really missing being in the house of God, and virtual is just not doing it for me. But also, I still haven't found a job, so I might be going back to PA anyway. This is so stressful. It's so hard to like live in a positive mindset when things just aren't going anywhere. It's not even going as planned. It's just not going anywhere, y'all. Because I'm applying for jobs. I'm getting rejection after rejection for the ones that bother responding. And please don't. Okay. Eli, what is it that you're doing that is having him come out? I told you he cannot be roaming around. We have germs that we're trying to contain. No touch. I don't know. To pour water in Where's the wet wipes? Where's the here? I need to antibacterialize you. So I don't know, y'all. You gonna walk away before I can do it? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna spray you down real good. Don't even worry about it. These are godsends. These. If you got kids, get you some of these. But yeah, I'm realizing I really miss church and that community, and I don't have it here. And it seems like all the things that were keeping me here are kind of like not being things that are still things that I want, if that makes sense. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just in a very weird space right now. And I don't know, I feel like I have all these decisions to make. And I'm tired of making decisions. I don't know. And this is this too, like why I kind of like struggle with going live now is because sometimes I feel like I don't have enough to fill up the hour. And if like y'all aren't engaging, I don't really know what to talk about because I don't got that much to talk about. I be thinking I do, and then I don't. But yeah. How is y'all day? How are y'all doing? How things been going? Let me know, cause I got some watermelon downstairs. I just realized that'd be really good. I don't feel like going downstairs though. Y'all that have like upstairs and downstairs, do y'all do are y'all like that? Like once I'm upstairs, I'm upstairs. I don't feel like going downstairs unless I have to. And it feels so weird seeing me with jet black hair, y'all. I keep looking like I look weird. And I know I'm early. I know I'm early on her too. So everybody's used to me coming on a little bit later. But like I said, if I came on later, I probably wouldn't have got on here. You be having to have a mindset for going live. Because I was watching like I'm Chelsea Janae. And she was like, yeah, I'm not going to say people want me to go live every day at a certain time. She's like, I'm not going to do that. She's like, because it's too stressful to commit to that. Like making sure that and I said, you know what? It is y'all. Like, I know it helps your channel. I know I'm building community, but it's like, it does. It is kind of stressful sometimes. So I don't know. But also, when you find that time, you find certain people. People know that that's the time that you're going to go on, so they be tapping in, which I have noticed that too. So I don't know. I have to catch up on so many vlogs. I've been watching vlogs, but I don't know. I have so many that I need to catch up on. I don't know. Y'all, I feel like I'm kind of boring tonight, and now I feel like I'm at this space where I'm rambling, and like we literally have like a whole half an hour. Because I said I always commit to an hour because that's really anything less than that, you're really not going to get your watch time in. You're not going to get you're not going to get placed in the algorithm. So I'm just like, who is on Discord? The post on Facebook had pajama day on Thursday. Pajama day. I don't even know if Eli's going to be in school. I don't know, y'all. I'm struggling. And you guys are so quiet. Like you're watching. I see you, but nobody's saying nothing. Somebody talk to me. Because I don't know what else to talk about. Otherwise, I am going to get off of here because I could be reading. I need to catch up on reading, y'all. I was supposed to read 2 self-development books this month, and I've barely picked up my books, and I need to finish my inspo wall while it's still like early, so like I could get off and do some stuff, or I could just leave it running on live and just whoever comes on because I've seen people do that too. I personally don't like to watch lives where people are not paying attention to their chat box, but I know people do that. I don't know. And I need to edit vlogs too, so I'm not sure. Jackson, you're stressing me because you're not eating and you just want to be on there. I don't know. I see y'all watching, but like, ain't nobody saying nothing. Maybe I am on too early for my peoples. Mwah. I love you, baby. Here. You're sleepy. You want to go sleep? Because if he goes to sleep, I'm definitely getting off here and doing what I need to get done. I mean, I don't even need to get nothing done, but like just get some stuff done. Well, other than that was it. I didn't do nothing for my weekend. I'm trying to think about it. I told you everything. I didn't do nothing for my weekend. We just was in the house cleaning and relaxing. We wasn't doing nothing crazy. No. I unpacked Eli's summer clothes. I mean, I packed up Eli's summer clothes and put them in the bins and got rid of clothes that didn't fit. I did do that. So I did some, what is it? Jackson, stop. Not even the pulling of the hair, just like you're doing too much. What? You probably need a boo-boo. And my computer keeps doing this weird thing in the background. Like, what is going on? I don't know. I might pop off. Okay, I'm going to hop off of here and I'm going to come back in like 20 minutes. But then I feel like that's stupid. But I want to kind of put him to sleep if he wants to go to sleep because he's getting real antsy. And I don't want to be like fighting with him trying to get him to sleep. Especially if there's not much interaction right now. I don't know. Oh, hey. Yeah, because I have the views. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm not like super tired, but I'm just kind of I'm in a weird space. And I just been praying, like I've been praying it away, like, but I just been trying to stay like positive, and it's hard. And then I think it's also because I'm getting closer to the first of the month, and y'all know I always get kind of weird because I don't know if he's going to end up paying the rent or not because this is the first time in a while, like since I had like went no contact with him, that we have not talked to each other at all. Like I haven't texted him at all. He hasn't texted me at all. So like out of sight, out of mind. I don't know what's going to happen come November 1st. You're doing a good job. Bless you. God bless you. You're so cute when you smile. Thank you. Yeah, like so I just feel like nervous about that. I don't know if 6 months. He says 6 months. He's done 3 of the 6 so far. Prayerfully. I hope so. He's done 3 of the 6, which I don't even know if August counted as one of the months because technically he was still, that's when our lease like was still part of our old lease. So I don't know about that one. I was really trying to push it just to make sure I got to like income tax time because then I could buy some more time with a couple more months, or I could at least get a car, whatever we have to do. Preferably find a job. But he did say 6 months, but like y'all know every month I've had to like send him a picture of the 5-day notice. Like he gets it too, which is crazy because he gets it too. And be like, hey, are you gonna pay this? Plus, I don't know. I think I'm getting tired of this like instability and like not to not be in gratitude because I am grateful, but like I'm ready to like know what's happening in my life. You know what I mean? And then like, I think going back to PA, it was weird. It was kind of like a catch-22 for me, y'all, because on one hand, it was like, hold on, because where did you put the remote? It's getting dark in here. On one hand, I was super excited. It was great to get out of the house. It was amazing to be around my church family and to feel the love that I felt from everybody. But it was like coming home felt good to come back to my apartment, yes. But the days following it, I started to feel sad. Like knowing that, hey, I'm not going to be able to see these people on Sunday. I don't know. That just made me want to cry real quick. I started to feel sad because I was like, I'm not going to be able to see these people again for God knows when. Um, and that got me thinking, like, actually, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Why are we hanging on to being out here when we could just, things will be hard for, you're not going to have a place like you have here, but you'll have community. And clearly, I need it. Clearly, I desire that. You'll have ministry. And so I'm just in this weird space because I didn't realize how much I needed that. Like, I'm not even sitting here on the front and lie. Like, I didn't know how much I needed to be around God's people. Because y'all know me, I don't even be liking to be around people. And I don't know if I don't know. I've been really talking to God about that one because I'm just like, what is the thing? Because if I can't keep my apartment, I don't want to stay here. And part of me, I was staying for Eli's school, fighting so hard to stay for Eli's school. But Eli's attitude, his behavior since he's been going to school has been not one that I'm appreciative of. Um, and I'm just like, the PTO was why I was wanting to stay. I can't make it to the meetings. I can't even make it to the events. I was looking forward to going to the fall festival all this time. It was on Saturday and we couldn't even go. One, I was so exhausted. I did not feel like lugging all these car seats and kids in a lift and then lugging it around the event. I don't know anybody to ask for like a ride. Um, and then the kids were sick. So I missed the event. And I'm like, okay, this is the second one. And I'm like, so it's like I'm not even present in the PTO like how I want to be. So it's like, what am I hanging on for? Like, granted, I love my apartment. Don't get me wrong. When I say I love my place, I love my place. And if God makes a way, I'm going to stay here. And like I said, I have no problem driving down to go to church. Like, that's not a problem. It's not that far. But it's just like, I'm fighting so hard for this. And it's like, am I doing the right thing? Hey, I appreciate it. So I'm just really, I don't know, y'all. Like, I thought I was solid on what I wanted, but now I'm starting to realize like maybe I'm not, or maybe it's that what I want versus what I need happening. And I have to make a decision about that because I want and I need to be in church. Like, y'all know I am my best version of myself when I am tapped into God and I don't know, I just want to be in church. Like, that's where I want to be. But then I'm like, okay, even if I do say, hey, I'm moving back, or maybe if at the end of these next 3 months, what if I don't find a job to pay for here? What if I don't have the money to cover rent here? That means I'm packing up and I'm going back to PA because I'm not going to stay out here and struggle because there's nothing here that I want to stay in and fight for. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I love his school, but I don't have a home here in the school district. Like, I could literally, I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot. It's a test. God is moving. Don't give up. Speak life into your situation. You're right. You're right. And that's where I when I start going too far into it, I just be like, God, just have your way. Like I don't want to try to plan. I don't want to try to control. I'd be like, God, have your way. Because at the end of the day, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Whatever I'm supposed to do, wherever I'm supposed to be, it's going to be done. And so that's why I do try to live every day like just like let tomorrow take care of itself. It's hard though, y'all. Like y'all know me. I've never been without a job. I've been without a job, but I've never been without an income. I've never been without knowing what comes next. Like the one time when I didn't have a job, when I had got laid off, when they just let us all go, um I had unemployment. I had an apartment that I wasn't about to get kicked out of. I was able to cover my rent with my unemployment. You know what I mean? Like I had a plan. I knew I could go out and get a job because I had childcare. So like this is the first time ever in my life that I have no monetary resources, don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my rent, and I have kids. Like this is the first time that I've been without a job with no job prospects on the table. So it's very, very uncomfortable. I believe that. I do trust and believe that God will provide. I do. That's what's been keeping me this far. That's why I have not had a meltdown and lost my mind. Like, um, it's a little touch and go there, but God is the one that scooped me up, dusted me off, and like poured into me because I really had no idea what to do. I was so just lost at what to do. And it's just, God's been using the person that hurt me to bless me and my kids. And that ain't nothing but God. Cause like I said, I don't know not one person that had a situation like mine and had somebody pay their rent for a month, let alone say they're gonna do 6. So I don't know. So I just feel like I just gotta get out my head. I think I just gotta get out my head for real, for real. I think I just need to get out of my head and just refocus and just, because I was feeling so positive and upbeat the other day. And it's like now I just feel like I don't know what's coming next. Definitely. I definitely have to trust God. I really been just like looking at scriptures that speak to that and trying to stand in that because it's like it's just hard. It's like I'm trying to get in the mood for the holidays and I'm like this is the third year in a row. This will be the third year in a row that I've been going through stuff so bad like that I just and I'm trying to be up for my kids, but it's oh my gosh, why do I feel emotional? I don't know what's up with me. I don't know. It's not my cycle time or nothing, y'all. Like I don't know what's happening. I be like I'm about to cry all the time these last couple of days. God, make sure he's your footstool. He's going to need you very soon and help him. It's a test. That's what I've read. Either I read that or somebody said that to me not too recently. And I was just like, I'm not mad at him anymore. Like, I really had to go to God about this situation with him, with Michael, because I really was like, I think I hate him. And I've never hated nobody in my life, y'all. I never hated nobody in my life. And I really had to go to God with that. And like, he's worked that out because I don't hate him. Like, yeah, you messed my life up, but I don't hate you. It's just like I think it's because I'm still living in the disruption. You know what I mean? I'm still living in this space of time that it's making it hard to be like to fully set that aside, like, and just be fully out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure if I was working and I know, like, y'all, I got a job, I can pay my rent, I can pay childcare, boom, I'm good. Like, I wouldn't give a second thought to that man. But it's the fact that I'm still, like, in a way under his control, and still having to live in the fact that, like, my life was jacked up because of him, that it's like, what the heck? Like, why can't I get disconnected? Amen. So it's a very weird space to be in. That's what I just be like trying to, like, process, because I'm like, I don't hate him. I don't necessarily like him. I don't want to be his friend. I'm appreciative of what you're doing, because we do have a child together, but it's like, I just want to get past this. It sucks. Like, I be like, I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to feel any adverse feeling, but it's just like, he's living his best life. Like, he can move on. He can be talking to other people. Like, he can do all of this stuff. He can do whatever he wants. His life is fine. Like, he destroyed mine and gets to walk away with his life fine. Like, that be messing with my mind sometimes. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I be trying to give it to God, y'all, but I do struggle with that sometimes, because I just be like, you literally ruined my life. Like, ruined it. And you get to walk away with everything. How unfair is that? Like, that's so unfair. And it be messing me with my mind sometimes, because that's where I'd be like, I'm like, God, please take this from me. Please take this from me. Please take this emotion, this feeling from me, because I don't know how to get past this. I don't know how to let it go. I keep thinking I let it go. And the next thing you know, here I am crying about it all over again. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get rid of that? Like, how do you not think about it? Like, I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to be done. Like, I want to be to the next phase of my life. And I feel like while I'm still living in this muck, I'm not going to be able to, because you wake up every day with, okay, well, we're one day closer to the 6 months being over. Ashley, you still don't have a job. Ashley, you don't have this. And I know, like, it makes it that much harder to be like, I trust God, and God is going to do this. Even though I say it, it's like really believing it without doubt. And I do believe that God is going to move in my life. It's the flesh part of me, like, just stuck with wanting to control, what comes next, because I got kids. I don't want to think about, like, I sat here one day and thought about the fact of, like, okay, what happens if this scenario happens? And when I say, it just about took my breath away to think of me and my boys in a homeless shelter. I've been in a homeless shelter myself without kids. I know what it's like. I can't fathom being there. And I know people do it every day, but I've been there personally myself. And to think about having to do that with my kids. And then I think about, like, just now, like, how they're sick. I can imagine me being in a homeless shelter with my 3 kids while they're sick. And it just dagner just be about to break me, because it makes me feel like a failure. Like, how did we get here? And then it makes me angry, because I think of how all their fathers walked away. And then I think of how I still will get the blame from everybody, even though they choose not to be fathers. Um, it'll still be my fault somehow, because I chose them. The world is poopy. That's all I can say. The world is poopy. The world is so poopy. Right. Like, and, like, that takes some strength. And, like, that takes some strength. And like, part of me is like, okay, I could see if it was just like me and another child. But three of them, 4 of us. And I know people that have done it. I know people that have done it. But I don't think that that's a cross that I know how to bear. And I feel bad saying that. But, like, I be saying all the time, God, I'm not Job. Please don't take everything away from me because I'm not Job. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not. I know I'm not. They say you know yourself better than anybody. I know I'm not going to be able to handle that. I miscarried a child and dang near about lost my mind. So that's what this situation has done. I will say that. So I do believe that. Right. See, but then I think about in this economy too, like programs ain't programming like they used to. Low income housing ain't low income and like it used to. Like, and then it's like his like Eli's grandmom it be quick to want to take him. And I'm just like, ugh, I ain't about to get into that. I ain't about to get into that part, y'all. But right, I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, we'll just do the just and I'm like, they ain't doing the programs ain't like how they used to. They're not. And it like and that's where I be like, I think sometimes people think like I'm not being I don't even know what a word is the word is, but I said I'm not being no type of way. Like I want to work. I literally can't because I don't have no childcare. I got nobody to watch these kids. It builds character. I had to be in a shelter too. I believe it does. I believe it truly does because like I said, like I remember being in a shelter by myself and I was so humbled and I was so grateful. But I'm not going to lie, it was hard. I cried because I couldn't believe like, you live in a world where like you have people that they're like, "Oh, they love you." Like my pastor was even preaching, she was like, "I'm always like, pray for me." Before I ask anybody for a monetary blessing, which I don't be asking, y'all know me, like God be having to deal with me because I don't know if it be pride, what, but I just be like, pray for me. I've had people reach out and been like, hey, and every time I'm just like, please just pray for me, because I know what prayer can do. And she was like, but if you got that $1,000, I mean, you can get it if you got it. And it was so funny. I chuckled when she had said that this past Sunday. But it's just like, you have people that be like, oh, I love you. Oh, I care about you. I care about your kids. And yet, you going to see me in the shelter? You going to see us in the shelter? I struggle with that. And maybe because I'm the type of person that, like, I'm the it had me cracking up. But I struggle with that because I'm the type of person that, like, I wouldn't let no, if I had it, you ain't going to have to worry about it. If I call you my friend and I say that I love you, if nothing else, I could have a 1-bedroom apartment. I got space on the floor. We can go get you and the kids an air mattress. I'm going to help you secure employment. I'm going to help you secure childcare. We going to figure this out. Who was I watching? Sharonda. I was watching Sharonda and I was watching her vlog and she had said that in one of her vlogs. And I said, that's why I resonate so strongly with her, because she reminds me of myself. Like, 'cause I'm that type of person, because I've done that. I'm like, girl, I have a 1-bedroom with me and my son. We already in the room together, but you can sleep on the couch. And as long as you're going to do what you're going to do, we're going to figure this out. I got the car. I'm going to take you over here. Where you got to go? I get off at this time. I'm going to take you over there. We're going to figure this out together. We're going to go sign up for every program. We're going to go walk around these houses and pray. We're going to touch and agree. Like, I'm that type of friend. I have been that to people. Heck, you ain't even got to be my close friend like that. If you came to me was like, Ashley, girl, like, this is happening, I'm about solutions. Let's figure it out. So it's like, in my time of need, when I don't have that, like, I feel like that's what makes me struggle with people and friendships, because I feel like, where you my friend, you love me, you love my kids. Are you even praying for me? Like, the bare minimum. I'm not even asking for no money. I'm asking for resources. Like, do you know of any housing? Can you go over there if you want? If I'm supposed to transition back, if you know, so like, can you go over there and tell me, are they hiring? Did that daycare got space? What's up with childcare network? You know somebody in the childcare network system? Like, I don't know. Like, that's why I struggle with even like offline, even talking to people about my situation, because like even that even happened a bit at church. Like I had so many people come up to me and it was just like, oh my gosh, I love you and the boys. I love you guys. I love you guys. If you need anything, let me know. And I'm just like, I don't, just pray for me, because I don't want to be disappointed and I don't want to get a spirit on me, because I know some people, and I'm not saying all of them, but I know a lot of people don't. It's very few that rock with me like that. Because I was in PA drowning, and people that knew. I'm not saying there, it's nobody in particular, but there were people that knew my struggle, and I watched them help other people, and they knew I was drowning. And not one time did they even offer prayer. Like I'm the type of like, call me and be like, girl, let's pray. You've been on my mind, you've been on my spirit. I can't do X, Y, and Z, but I want to pray with you. That means more to me than anything, because I'm like, I know what prayer can do. I don't know. I got on a tangent right there, y'all. I'm sorry, but that was just on my heart. So that's why I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to figure this whole thing out to not lose myself in the process. But it's very hard as these months count down and as these jobs keep sending me back. While your resume was impressive, we've decided to go with a different candidate. Emails. It starts to make you doubt yourself, because I just be like, all these years that I've put in working hard to build myself up, it's like it makes you feel not good enough to not, like, I'm not, like, it's like, what's not clicking? Like, what is not it? Like, I didn't redid my resume I don't know how many times. Like, I don't even know at this point. I don't even know what to do at this point, because I'm just like, I'm not getting any callbacks. I'm not even. And then I even think of like, I have to go, we have child support court on the 3rd. And I'm just like, I didn't even think of it until my mom was like, well, who's going to watch the kids while you go to court? And I'm like, you're right. You're right. I don't have anyone to. I'm trying to, at least. um, I'm like, who's going to watch my kids while I go to court? Can I take my kids with me to court? That's what I meant to call them and ask them, be like, hey, I don't have a sitter. Am I allowed to bring my kids up there? Because Eli will be in school, but I'll have Ethan and I'll have Jackson. Can I bring my kids? Don't scratch them. Oh my God. Come here, Eli. His hives are coming back. Is it time for more Benadryl? See, I don't know if you can or not. Is it time for more Benadryl? Come here, let me see. Were you scratching? Turn. Oh my God. Like his high. Are you? It's not on this side though, and I noticed last time that's where they were. You have to itch. It itches. Yes. Let me see your hands. Well, it's not there. Is it anywhere else, like on your legs or anything? Do you remember what time we gave that Benadryl?
Might be on my back.
Let me see. Turn around. Yeah, it's back here. Oh my God. What time did we give you that Benadryl?
It was like.
Because it might be time for some more Benadryl. You can't go to school like this. 4, 5, 6. Go downstairs and get the Benadryl out the cabinet, because I didn't bring it up here.
Did you know copper is something that kids can use?
What did I just say?
I'm just saying copper is.
You worry about something I don't know what you're talking about, and you over here looking like a monster.
Hey, Mom.
Y'all, these hives are like all over his body, like all over his face. Like, I can't send him to school like that. And these people keep calling me, asking like, oh, well, why wasn't he in school? And then it's like, once they out so long, you got to get a doctor's note or, oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard not to be stressed out. I feel like if I go up to the courtroom with my kids, what are they going to say? Like, y'all going to send me home? Y'all going to reschedule? That's why I'm here. I need help paying child care. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, I have to hopefully it's fine, because I don't want to reschedule, because if for nothing else, I want to make sure that I get my order done before I leave out of Virginia. And then that'll even help me kind of figure out where I'm going to go with that. But then again, I don't even want to count that, because what happens if he don't pay? I mean, I know what happens if he don't pay, but that still don't help me. That's all they can do. Right. I just don't want that to happen. I don't want them to be like, oh, they can't be here and then I have to reschedule, because I need this done. I need this part of my life done. And then I worry about that too, because I just be like, dang, what happens if when they put the order in, what if he's like, he's not going to pay the other 2 months? Granted, I'm going to be like, hey, if you give me that, then I'll pay. Sure, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. At least I know I can figure something out. I think it's every 4 hours, because I think it was around like 2 o'clock when I gave you this Benadryl last time. Hold on, y'all.
There's so many.
Every 4 to 6 hours. Where's the cup? Was you laying on your face or were you scratching?
I was laying on it.
See, but there was more on this side last time, and it seems like it's going on to the other side.
Wow, this one's red. This one's red.
Yeah, but that happens. It's just the virus leaving your body.
Am I going to school
Please
tomorrow?
stop touching it. Go wash your hands.
Am I going to school tomorrow?
Not looking like that. You're not going to school. They're going to send you right back around. Hope your baby's feel better. Can you do a virtual doctor for me? I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do something. Why are you using my bathroom? It ain't because you can. You got a whole bathroom. I'm not playing. That's germs. You could be highly contagious. Now I gotta go spray my bathroom down. Why he play with me like that, y'all? I remember once. I remember what you keep saying. Look up. I know. I do.
Hi.
Don't go in there looking like that. You look like the Elephant Man.
No, I don't want to do this.
6:51. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 4 hours to give Eli another dose of Benadryl. He is. God absolutely is. I'm telling you, that's what's been keeping me this whole time, because I have been all over the place. Ooh, excuse me. I have been all over the place. I think I just need to really like hunker down, stand my word, stay feed myself positive stuff. I've been noticing that too. Like when I start to feel down, I'll start to just like pull away from things that I know will positively impact. What is my mama doing calling me? Hey, Mom.
How's the kids?
Good. Eli just came in here and showed me the other side of his face is all broken out in hives now.
Both faces, both sides.
Ethan don't got no bumps.
No? He still got a temperature?
Nope. It was just this morning he woke up with a temperature. Now, he's been grabbing his throat and he don't really want to do anything but drink a little bit of water here and there. So I'm thinking his throat is hurting, but it hasn't been bad enough that like, where he's like super complaining. He's just been like kind of like going like this.
Yeah.
And then he wants to drink water.
Cough drops in his water.
Yeah.
For one. Have you ever used this stuff right here? Can you see it?
What is that? Soothe Sheet Face Mask. Probably not that brand, but I've used face masks before.
Yeah. Well, these are some of the things that they gave us from the thing, and I didn't know if you wanted it or not.
Well, let me call you right back because I'm on live.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm trying to stay positive. I truly am. This is rough. I know if I like I try to be careful with my words because I know, words are powerful and I got to speak life. And it's not that I'm down about the situation. It's just that like I don't know. It's a lot right now. It's a lot that I'm facing. I wouldn't even know what to tell myself in this situation. If somebody came to me and said all of this, like I wouldn't even have like I wouldn't even know what to tell them. Hey Siobhan, the kids have hand, foot, mouth. I guess I don't. Is it disease, virus? I don't know what to call it. We ain't never had it before. No, it's not Makeup Monday, but we gotta do that. I didn't know when the ladies wanted to do that or not. So basically, I missed Friday's live because that's when Eli started with a fever. In a nutshell, the boys have hand, foot, mouth. We don't know where it came from. We don't know if it came from my friend's kids or if his school. I don't know, but Eli and Ethan both are showing symptoms of hand, foot, mouth, and they've had a fever. Eli's fever just broke, but he is covered in hives. We don't know what's going on, and he has they're all over his body. Thankfully, the baby has not shown any signs of sickness, and that's really it. And then I've just been talking about I was about to get off of here, and then all of a sudden we got into a conversation about, life and everything. And then, the ladies were encouraging me in this situation because I was just like, I don't know what's going to come next. And just feeling some anxieties about, every time we get to the first of the month, it's like, I don't know if he's going to pay the rent or not. And since we haven't been talking, I really don't know what's going to go on with him. So yeah, they've just been encouraging me and reminding me to trust God and look up and all that stuff. But that's it in a nutshell. Nothing too fancy. I got on kind of early today. Just because I knew if I would have waited, I wouldn't have got on. Because of how I was feeling. I was just like, man, if I don't get on right now, I'm probably not going to get on live tonight. I don't know. The baby finally went to sleep. So that's good. And I'm just hoping whatever this is stops. If it's hand, foot, and I'm only saying it's hand, foot, mouth. We haven't been to the doctor, but I know if Eli still is breaking out like that, I don't know if they can give you something stronger for hives. I was looking for you around 11. It's crazy because I was actually gonna go live earlier because sometimes I be feeling like going live during the day, but I don't be knowing if people be on like that. The random times that I have went on live like earlier, people have been on, but I notice more people go live now, and like it just be a bunch of people live, and I'll be going to watch some other people's, sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't really even talking about much of nothing. I just been kind of like just hear whatever conversation comes up. But excuse me. I'm just trying to stay positive, trying to stay focused. I think when I get off of here, I'm probably gonna look at the job boards again and see what's out there and send my resume and apply for more jobs. I feel like I've applied. I've lost count of how many jobs I've applied to. All day I just be like, it'd be like when I can't sleep at night, I'll be applying for jobs, everything. I don't know. I know something will come up. But I don't know. Maybe because it's the holiday season is coming up. Maybe that's making me feel kind of sad about stuff too. I don't know. Because I don't really feel sad though. I don't feel sad unless I think about stuff too deep is when I start feeling like, okay, what's happening? But I don't really feel sad. I just feel kind of like I'm ready for that next shift. Like when I was talking to y'all about like how I see everybody on here doing these reinvent yourself videos. I just feel like I'm ready for that next step in my life. Like I'm ready to be out of this mess. That's all. I think I'm just ready to be out of this mess. And I think that's why watching the videos that I recorded when I was going through the hardest part of the breakup, and why I'm struggling with like wanting to post them and edit them, is because they're kind of triggering me. They're kind of making me, because again, like y'all forget, we're not that far removed from this happening, and it's kind of triggering me seeing myself in those states of mind, like how before I grabbed hold of God to get me through, and I was just like, I can't believe I survived that. I can't believe it. But I don't really got nothing to talk about no more, y'all. Y'all done pulled my, oh wait, no, that's the babies. I almost drank out of his cup. Let me open this new one. Did you get messed up? The funny thing with that, I tried to order some medicine and my driver's license is expired, so they wouldn't give it to me. Make the effort not to worry. I would think about what the plan is that's what's been making me kind of is if this doesn't happen, what am I going to do? And that's why we were just talking about, like, if I ended up going to a shelter, because like nobody really has a space to house me and my kids. And my mom lives in a like a veterans building, and the max you can have someone stay there with you is like 2 weeks to 30 days maybe. And I'm like, I have like, kids, so I don't know what'll happen. But yeah, I've been giving Eli Benadryl for the hives, and then when he had the fever, I was giving him Tylenol, but his fever broke. Now that's the thing though, like Eli, like I was saying, like Eli, he breaks out in hives whenever he gets any kind of virus. The same thing happened with COVID. It happened with the flu, common cold, whatever it is. Like, and I remember when I was younger, I used to break out in hives whenever I got sick. So that's how you knew that it was about to pass through. That's how you knew, one, it happens like when you get sick, and then when it's on its way out, you get like 2 different rounds of hives. And Eli is similar. So, but at the same time, this hand, foot, and mouth, these red welts are he has some of those, but they're not like blistering like how they say it does. But then also, I couldn't find any like people of color that had hand, foot, mouth. I'm not saying that they can't get it, but when you go looking for photos, I'm only seeing like none of them showing any different variations except for like the worst case scenario type thing. And so, and then Ethan just has a little bit of the bumps on his foot, but I don't see them. Oh, and on his little butt cheek, he had little. So I was like, okay, well, maybe this really is it, because it's presenting where they said it was, but their stuff isn't blistering. But when I try to get cold medicine, I forgot you needed a ID to get cold medicine, and they wouldn't give it to me because mine was expired. And then when I try to get Virginia's, you got to jump through so many hoops to get a Virginia driver's license. It's just easier for me to go back to PA and get mine renewed, because I might end up back out there anyway. So that's my plan, to try to make it down that way. And my family's been working with me too. So because Eli has a 4-day weekend this weekend, so I was trying to go up there, and my special self forgot that my driver's license was expired, and I was trying to get a rental, and I was just gonna put it on my credit card, and that didn't pan out. And I was like, God, maybe I ain't supposed to go nowhere, but I need to get my license one way or the other. I need to get some type of legal license, because right now I don't have one. And I can't even get cough medicine for my kids. Like, that's insane. I even tried having it shipped instead of delivered. Honey, they wouldn't even let me ship it. I was like, what? Why can't I buy coffee and have it shipped? Like, they wouldn't even let me ship it. They said you have to either pick it up or have it delivery and show your ID. I was like, wow. They were not playing. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Because I'm tired I tried all the different ways, and they will not let me get that cold medicine. So my mom said, push come to shove, she might buy some and just put it in a box and send it to me. That just sucks. I got to wait. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely need to get my driver's license updated one way or the other. That's what my mom was saying. She was like, we'll just have them go to the store, and then someone had to ship it to me. But like in order to get it straight from the place, at least from they wouldn't like when I kept trying to get shipped. And I only tried at Walmart. I didn't try anywhere else, but I know GoPuff asks for your ID too. I don't know if they ask for cold medicine because I don't think I ever bought cold medicine. I think I only got vitamins or something from them. I'm not sure. I just need, I don't know. Thankfully, I have like for Ethan, I have that stocked up, and I had Tylenol. I try to keep that in stock because last year out here, for some reason, none of the stores had any children's cold medicine. Like none of them, no Tylenol, nothing. So like when they finally went in stock, like when I had some money, like I had bought a bunch of it. But we did run out of like the cold, like the cough syrup type stuff. But if Eli wakes up tomorrow, if he has a fever or hives, or if Ethan's looking like that, I'm going to have to keep Eli home from school, and we're going to have to go to the doctor. So I'm hoping they'll let me do like a virtual visit instead of having to get in a lift, because y'all know me and these lifts out here don't be working out. Oh. Who is Eli? What? I'm not answering it. I can hear you ringing right there by my door. Yes. Eli.
Ow.
Eli, your brother has your phone. And he called me. Your brother has your phone and he called me. Why was Ethan, what you want? Why did Ethan just call me? I'm thinking Eli's playing on the phone. It's Ethan. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I have been on here for I don't even know what to talk about. Y'all know my brain is kind of like shutting down. I don't know what to talk about. Everyone's so quiet tonight. I have people watching, but nobody, y'all ain't talk. I don't know if maybe the system's slow or what, but I told you, like, I don't really have too much to say. Oh yeah, so Jackson is over here knocked out. He just needs to be, because I'm here. Yeah, and usually Walmart ships to me, but when I go to do it, like when I put the medicine in my cart and I try to, they're like, no, you have to have this either for pickup or delivery. It wouldn't let me do it. No, there are people in here, y'all. Like there's people watching. Everybody's quiet and I don't really have nothing to talk about. I tried. But yeah, I'm gonna just take them to if it's still bad tomorrow, I'm just gonna call and get an appointment because or take them to because they have a same day clinic where if you call in the morning you can get an appointment the same day, and they'll yeah, it's what you call it, like I guess because like whatever is in the cough syrup that people were using like the teens were using, or were they just drinking cough syrup? I don't know. Whatever they were doing, they ask for your ID when you buy cough syrup. Yeah, I thought you were playing. Get out of his Crocs. Why would you do that? It's okay, baby. Go to sleep. Why don't you drink water? Here. Don't put your foot in his Crocs. They're way too small.
Hi.
Let me see your face. Oh my gosh. It looks like they're like...
Keep me out of the camera.
Do they hurt?
No.
Do you itch?
Yes.
It itches?
Yes.
See, that's not hand, foot, and mouth ain't supposed to itch.
It itches, but I'm not itching it because it's in my
I
hands
think
like
hand,
this.
foot, and mouth ain't supposed to itch. Child, I don't know no more.
I'm doing this with my hands. I'm sitting on my hands.
Like the whole side of his face, y'all. The whole side of his face is covered. Like I showed. This was the pit. Now this I showed y'all earlier, but for those that was, ooh, baby, you done hit the thing on your head. This is how his face looks. But it's like it's worse now. It's like underneath his eye and stuff on the other side. The other side, that side cleared up when I gave him the Benadryl. Now it's on the other side, and it's like all under his eye, like all right here. That's probably the worst hives I've seen on him in a really, really long time. And Jackson's up. I don't know where your bink is. Here, baby. It's a shame, y'all. I be having 5 pacifiers in the bed, and because we be losing them, and I just grab a new one. What's wrong? I know your brother woke you up. It's okay. It's okay. Jackson, don't do that. Y'all, and Jackson wants to eat food, y'all. And I'm scared because I don't want him to go from them saying he was underweight to him like super overweight. Huh? No. We are not even in that territory. You ain't even supposed to be on the phone. You be forgetting. Look at you. Just be forgetting. You might as well stay up. Because, okay, stinky pants. You're right. For the Robitussin, they want me. Yeah, like they changed it because if for nothing else, they used to let me just ship it to the house because I would buy it like not in bulk, but I would like buy when I would order, I would just buy a thing of like the Mucinex cold or whatever, cold and cough. Now they switch it right back to pick up or delivery. And then when you get it delivered, they ask for your ID. And I'm like, dang, what if I'm not home? And they won't accept it because mine is expired. And that's something I said, oh no. Because I don't know nobody here that could get me some cough medicine. Like I know the one little girl's mom, but like it's doing so much. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. Ow, why you punching me in my neck? Jackson. Where you going? What's going on? You want to stand up? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, y'all. So I don't know how I said I pray to God I don't need. And then I think about that too. I'm like, well, they do me a prescription and then they ask for my ID. They asked for my ID. I said, you would think I was trying to buy some alcohol or something. And I said, I just want this cough syrup. No, they won't. I did. I tried to get it delivered and they wouldn't accept it because it was expired. I was like, I tried to like tell them situation. They wouldn't accept. I'm like, and the delivery driver knows me. Like he knows because they scan your phone. I mean, they scan the back of your ID driver's license. They scan it with their phone. And when they scan it, it comes up that it's expired and they can't accept it. So they won't leave it. Yep, I tried. So I was like, I got to get this taken care of ASAP. Because this is not great. This is not how it's supposed to work. So I got to figure, yep. So I got to figure something out. But that's all right because my dad is down in PA. So if worst comes to worst, I'll just have to have somebody pick me up. I said, I just need someone to get me down there. And then like like I said, I'll put it on my card and I'll get a rental card the day I need to come back. Like, cause once I'm down there, I can catch the bus, and navigate that way. But it's like getting me down to PA to get my driver's license renewed. It's like, you know what I mean? Well, right now he's not. I'm just been giving him Tylenol and the Benadryl for the hives because he don't really have no other symptoms. His symptoms pretty much stopped. It's just the hives, and then when he had the fever, but the fever stopped, and it's just the hives now. Ethan has a little bit of a cough, but I have cough syrup for him. Um, and he hasn't been breaking out with any hives. I don't even know if little kids can take Benadryl. Can 2-year-olds take Benadryl? But yeah. But I have babies. I have not infant. I have children's Tylenol for Ethan if his flares up. So hopefully we're good. Yeah, hopefully we're good. Yeah. Um, hopefully we don't need nothing else. And like I said, I'm gonna give a call to the doctor tomorrow if he's not looking right because I said he can't go to school like that. I had to take emergency trip to PA to get my deal. I was so mad. I'm so mad. Girl, when I was down there, I was trying to get it done, but I got sick. I got sick Saturday morning when I was supposed to go. And then when we called, they're going to tell us that it was closed. Then PennDOT going to tell us it was closed. And then someone had to go down there Saturday. Thank you. And they were like, no, it's open. They got lines. I said, why would they tell us it was closed on the phone? I was so irritated. With PennDOT. So I didn't end up getting it done because I didn't have, I couldn't, they're not open on Sundays and we left out on Monday. So it was just like, it was such a hassle. They do have an online renewal, but I would have to give them a PA address and instead of giving, and then I would have to wait for it to come in the mail it takes 14 days to mail to you versus getting it same day. And I was just like, it would still be the same situation as if not having a driver's license. And then I would have to, like my dad's house, too many people check the mail, and I don't want nobody trying to take my driver's license because I have shady people in my family. So it's been so girl, it was a mess before COVID. So I can only imagine. Yeah, so and then they said they gave me the option that I could use my address out here if I'm temporarily going to be out here. But I think you need something showing that you're only going to be out here for so long, if I'm not mistaken, but you have to go in person to put an out-of-state address. Yeah, so I don't know. Is it finished where I'm tired, about to get off thing? I know you tired, girl. Oh, I love me some Sudafed. That's the only thing that used to get rid of my stuffiness. But I've been breastfeeding, so like when I'm congested, I can't even take it. But I hope I don't get sick from this. When I looked it up, they said adults shouldn't get hand, foot, and mouth. But they said if they do, it's very mild. Like it's very mild compared to how like the kids get it. So, just that quick, I was talking about a pacifier. I didn't lost the pacifier already. Honey, I've been wiping everything down and Javon, how you can print a temp to accompany your pitch ID. Yeah, I was gonna either her or I was gonna use my mom's, but I was just trying to be careful because if I do have to come back out there and I have to get benefits, I don't want there to be no issue with the address. So that's why I'm trying to be careful as well, because I'm just like, I don't want nobody to get messed up because of me. And then my like if I use my dad's where my brother's staying, too many members, like I said, too many members in my family, like they be doing fraudulent stuff and they be trying to use that address for their benefits, and then they be trying to like mess stuff up. Y'all, I can't wait to get off of welfare. Being on welfare is irritating. Like, I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. Like, it's people be like, oh, I want some stamps and all of that. But I'm just like, what you gotta go through? It's annoying. I'd rather work. Like, and I know a lot of people don't say that, but I do. I miss self-sufficiency. I miss not having to depend on the government. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I miss it. I miss having my own money. And yeah, I paid cash for groceries, but baby, I did not have to jump through no hoops or address. Like, I didn't have to do nothing but just live my life. It's like, yeah, food stamps and stuff is nice, but geez, Louise. Like, this last renewal that I had to do when I had to for welfare, because I get cash and stuff too. Like, dealing with this caseworker who was so ignorant to me, like, I'm like, I pray she don't ever get down bad on her luck, because her attitude was horrible. I was like, ma'am, you don't even know me. Like, I cannot wait to be self-sufficient. Like, it's gonna feel so good. That's how I'm really been looking for a job, y'all. I've been really, really looking. Something. And I even be thinking about, like, people are like, oh, we'll start a business. And I was like, I filed for my LLC, so I have that. But I don't even know what kind of business I want to run. I know I was thinking about doing like the social media management type stuff too, but I don't know. I don't know. I gotta really pray. I need to really pray and ask God what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, because at this point, I'm ready to raise unicorns. A unicorn farm. A bunch of ponies with for little kids' parties. I don't know what to do. Dang, I really lost that pacifier. That's crazy. It must have fell on the floor, because I don't see it or feel it. But yeah, I'm getting my driver's license, y'all. I need that. I'm not playing. So, like I said, if my dad or my brother said that he would come, but he can't come till he gets off work on Friday. So it kind of like eats up one of the days that Eli has off, because he has a 4-day weekend. But I was like, even still, if he can just get me there, I can get myself home. Even if I have to buy some train tickets to get back up here, and then catch a lift from the train station to my house, because it's not far. The train station is not far from my house. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Girl, and that's why, like, like, I'm for people, but people be getting on my nerves. That's just like, I had one friend that used to do is it PR? She was the PR person, or A&R, or artist development. She did one of them. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was publicity or it was artist development. And she used to be telling me about the stories she would have. Granted, she was dealing with like talent. And well, I guess social media managers would do that too, but the stories she would tell me and how her clients would not listen, and they was just doing whatever they wanted and expecting her to come and like clean up the messes and do stuff. Like, it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. But yeah, I've been watching documentaries about businesses and Black businesses, and yeah, I guess I really don't know what I want to do anymore. Like, my life has changed so much. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to make money. I need something that's going to make money and be stable. And I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. That's why I said I need to pray. But people ask me all the time about social media, and they ask me all the time about creating, commercials and graphics and stuff like that. And, I used to do that on the media team when I was in ministry. So I'm just like, I don't know. Should I pursue that? Like, I'm good at it. Like, I don't know. Why do I have so many holes in my shirt? I just recognized. I know I had a pin in the shirt, but did a moth eat this? I just realized I have like 8 holes in my shirt. Well, that's going in the trash. That's ghetto. My little chunky baby. What never fails, as soon as I put Jackson down, he wakes up. Yeah, that's more of see, I thought about doing like the consultant type thing too, with when it comes to social media, and that's really more of the lines I wanted to do versus the social media management type stuff. People have just asked me about running their pages and like posting and stuff like that. But I'm more of like to give you the info type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I haven't really thought too deep about it, but I need to start making some money. I have to sell one of these kidneys, y'all. it's getting rough out here. Oh my God. I don't know. But it's 7:30. It's about to be 7:30. I ain't really talking about much of nothing, y'all. I've been on here it feels like I've been on here longer. It feels like I've been on here longer, and I have not been on here that long. I just need to get paid legally. Hi, booties. Then a mommy baby. You little big old smile. I promise, whenever I'm down, I can look at my son. And his smile will just light up a room, y'all. Like, his smile will just make me, it'll just make me be like, we gonna be all right. He got the cutest little stinkest. Him and Ethan got the cutest smiles. All of my kids got nice smiles. We need to do something to this head. I don't know. It's so short on the sides and long at the top. I'm like, what kind of style we got going on here? What you want, babies? You want to give mommy a hug? You want to give me a hug? Get a cute little smile. Then he gonna eat his fingers. But yeah, whenever I be feeling it's so funny. Like, it's like he be knowing, because like he'll just smile, he'll grab my face and he'll just hold my face. Like, if I'm crying, he'll just hold my face. And like, I don't know, like, it just be doing something to me. I'll be like, oh baby, you feel my pain. He'd be like, it's gonna be all right, mom. And then Ethan will come and Ethan will just be like rubbing my leg, or he'll rub my arm and lay his head on me. Like, my kids, my boys be there for me. Like, they really do. And I try to show them like the stronger side of myself, but sometimes it gets hard. And like, it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. My kids really be uplifting me. Say hi, Bubba's. Say hi. Say hi, Stinky baby. You do? Honey, he will grab your plate off the table. I said, you got to slow down, buddy. He's going to be 7 months on the 27th. Whenever the 27th, he'll be 7 months. Time is flying with that. Can y'all believe that he's about to be 7 months? I said, shoot, by the time when the 6 months is up of Michael paying rent, he'll be 9 months. And I was like, in what, 3 more months, he'll be 1. That's crazy. That's crazy to think he'll be 1 already. Like, this year, like, these months are like flying by. Like, I feel like I just was looking at the calendar and it was October 1st. I don't know what any of this. Thanks, I'll email Miss Heath. Yeah, y'all, I can't, I forgot what I was talking about. But, yeah. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off here, though, because I ain't talking about nothing, and I'll just be sitting here rambling, and, I don't know what I'm about to do. I guess I'll edit a vlog, watch some vlogs, put my kids to bed, read a book, work out. I need to work out. I did have a smoothie today, y'all. It's a step in the right direction. I don't know. It depends what Ethan lets me do. I mean, what Jackson lets me do. If Jackson cooperates, I might get a bunch of stuff done. But if he doesn't, I am proud of myself though, y'all. Remember them laundry that I have folded up? I put 2 of the things away. I only have 1 thing left to put away. And they're folded up. They just gotta be put away. So like I'm proud of myself for doing that. So maybe I'll put that stuff away. That way I'll have that empty space back right there. Cause y'all know me, I don't do well with clutter. It stresses me. But yeah, I'm about to get off there. Thank you. You have a good night too. Thanks for tuning into my stuff. I don't be talking about nothing. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I got some great news. Every day I'm gonna wake up, be like, Lord, yeah, what's the good news today? You're alive, daughter. I'm being stupid. Don't listen to me. But all right, you want to stand up? Go ahead and stand up then. No, don't eat my hand. That's just trifling. Get off it. Get off. Get off. But all right, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will keep you guys updated. I will see you tomorrow, 6:30 here. Is tomorrow's Tuesday? Tomorrow Wednesday? Tuesday. At 11 or later. Wait, what time zone are you in? Because you said 11. You said 11. So are you after? Is your time after mine's? I'm gonna be on at 6:30 Eastern unless I get on early during the day, and I don't anticipate me getting on during the day because the kids are sick. So it'll be at 6:30 my time. 79. Florida. Is Florida behind us? Is Florida? I don't know. Don't get me. My brain just did a. Are you feeling warm, Jackson? Oh no, you're not. I got scared for a second, y'all. I thought the baby was feeling warm. He's crawling, y'all, now too. Okay, yeah. Florida. Hey, Papa. You trying to eat your brother's snacks? You want a Pediasure? Yeah, I'll be on at the regular 6:30 time. So I'm not sure what time that is for y'all, but okay. All right, we're getting off here because all the kids is attacking me. Bye, y'all.